Okay, now we're going to review verifying the membership, why it's important, kind of where to locate or where to look for that document. So we're in Heidi's profile again. She, as part of the app, signed the waiver, right? So we're good. We're going to check documents. Do we have a waiver on file? Boom. She's got a waiver. Do we need a waiver for each child?
Yes.
Yes. Do we need it immediately? I think we'll be swimming. So if you think of it, absolutely. We want to get that waiver, okay? And let's get it the most convenient way possible. Pull them up on the app that our Shift Lead has, okay? That our, anyone remember the title? Legend. Shift Leads are legends, okay? That our legend has. And if it turns out that one person at the front desk or at point is not enough, maybe we just set you all up with an account, and then if you're comfortable using your phone for that functionality, we can just allow you that ability. So we'll kind of play that by ear. Any thoughts? All right. So she's got a signed waiver. Now we're going to double check that the person who purchased the pass, we can come up under purchases. We know Heidi did not purchase the pass for her family. So we already know she's got a pass. We're going to check relationships. We'll assume it's Cord at this point. We're probably just going to ask the patron, who purchased the pass? Right here, it's already stored the credit card information. You can see that. So we can click on it, show the world. That, it does not keep the entire number, okay? No one of us can ever access that number outside of the program. We can charge them for other programs. I don't know what the benefit would be except to make them angry. So don't do that, okay? Don't do it. And if they've got recurring billing for, let's say, Child Watch, we can set up recurring billing for that. For an annual membership, we could set up recurring billing for that. This is really convenient, okay? But now we see billing information under Cord. Let's check out under purchases if he actually purchased the pass. He did. Right there it is, 12-month family resident. So he's a resident. Now we need to verify what?
Proof of address.
Proof of address. We need to verify residency. This is the whole reason we came. Man, Cord. And I know Cord got an email that said, welcome to the Clyde Recreation Center team, her family. We're going to open roughly May, I think it was 14th if you purchased Cyber Monday at that point. We're going to open May 14th. We're really excited. You're one of the first 50 members, so you get a swag bag, and you have the ability to join a soft opening early May. And that should have been everything he received. Please do the following. Okay? One of them was upload a utility bill. So, a lot of people aren't doing that probably because it's not important to them. This is in May. We don't have to worry about it yet. So we will have to worry about it. Any questions there?
They don't need to do that if they're not residents, right?
Great question, Charity. Do we need to verify if they're claiming non-residency? No! If they don't want the hassle of importing a utility bill, you can avoid it by paying 30% more. We don't have a problem with that, right? It's a 30% discount for uploading a utility bill.
I live in Spanish Fork, is it still a 30%
It
discount?
is. But you're lucky in that you get a discount if you work how many hours a week?
12.
12. What's the
So-
discount? Let's see how many of you are
It's
money hungry.
135 off your family pass.
135 off of, you said family, but it could be a couple,
Or, yeah,
right?
pass.
Yep. Any upgraded pass. Great job.
So question.
Yeah.
If these people come in on the first day and they haven't uploaded these and they don't bring the documents with them,
Mm-hmm.
what do we do then?
What do you think we
Send
should
them
do?
away or say,
That's a great question. What do you think we should do?
well, I don't know.
That's what she's.
We need the waivers and if they're claiming residency, I don't know, do we let them?
Let's go on a priority list. What's most important, waivers or utility bill?
Waivers.
Waivers, so that's gotta be imperative,
So
right?
that can be done on site.
On site,
Yeah.
no questions asked, get it done. How about pictures?
That can be done on site.
That could be done on site, let's take care of it, because what could be happening in the first few weeks of our confusion and no pictures is now Camille and Megan are sharing their membership. You go at 2, I'll come at 4, and now I'm Megan, you're Megan, I'm Megan, you're Megan, okay? So we don't want that. That's why we enabled the photo ability, so.
Are we gonna have like a webcam or anything that we can, or just on the phones?
Phones, we could set up a camera, then it becomes the issue of saving it on the computer. Now, we gotta close this, okay, okay, copy, paste. I mean, we could do that. No, that is definitely an option. I would much rather just do it through the phone.
But is that annoying if there's 3 of us that want to take a picture and there's only one shift lead that can do it?
Yeah, that is annoying. And so I would expect at this point, Samantha to come to Penn. Penn, we need more than one account because everyone needs their picture taken at the same time. Okay, well, Samantha, here, use my phone, I'll set up 2 more accounts, and maybe we do that every shift until everyone's got a login, or everyone that feels comfortable with a login has one, and we just have my phone available for use. But that's a great point. And that's what I mean, a lot of these processes, we're gonna say, okay, this isn't enough, we're backlogged, 1 camera, I'm going through, our internet's down, now what do we do? Then it becomes, okay, well, the internet's down, we are taking hard copy pictures and storing them on the computer, and then Penn will just upload those later tonight. So, great questions. Another question? Okay,
Could you answer, what if they don't have a utility bill?
oh, priorities, right? So, picture, liability, utility bill. Is that important? Heck yeah, that's important. Is it important enough to defer their use for today? No. How about use for tomorrow? How about next week when we know we've talked to them and they still haven't? Can we at that point say something? Yeah, so I would expect this becomes something where we come into, let's go here. We come into Amy's account. Thank you, Amy, if you ever see this, for allowing us access to your account. We come here under notes and we say something like, asked to upload utility 420.
And they can see those notes, yes?
Yep,
Can't they in theory edit those notes?
I don't know that.
If that's their account that they're going into?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Like,
Ah, it hurts.
Do you know that?
I don't know.
Okay.
They could be like,
So be
I
careful what you
presented
write.
my
Yeah,
utility
we
bill.
definitely want to be careful what we write. I would imagine a lot of people won't be checking their notes section.
If they did try to say added the thing, we can look back at documents and it won't be there or it will there.
Yeah.
So true.
But this is a great shortcut, something really quickly, easy to check. History is something I haven't really played with. My understanding is you can do things through history as well. We can, because we have their email, type in the reason we're contacting them, contact them, and then actually send off that email. So that might be, maybe I'll look into the functionality of history so that we can train on that better. That might be a really quick way for us to just reach out to them and say, hey, I'm reminding you today. And then that does automatically keep track in the contact logs here. We reached out, we reminded you on 420 about utility bill, so let's plan on getting trained on that next week. Okay, so we talked about profile. Any other questions there? Go through contact logs. This is where we can reach out to them as part of the history element, make a note, send it off really quickly. Schedule. This lets us know what they scheduled at what time. So I know Amy has reserved, definitely want to cancel that. I know Amy has bought passes, which is why I remember her name. And you see here how it breaks it down. It's got individual days. And you can early cancel one day versus another. So let's stay away from that functionality until we feel really comfortable with registering, okay? Visits, this tracks whether or not you're swiping your card or reserving time in fitness classes, purchases we went through. Now, let's go to retail. Retail! Who has bought something recently? Let's use this guy. Okay, so Steve recently came in, and we're going to essentially just use him as a dummy account. But you can come in here under retail, purchase anything that we've got for sale. Does anyone know what we're going to be selling?
Swim diapers.
Swim diapers, good. Yes, we'll be selling a lot of those. Anything else?
But we don't sell the health food stuff, right? That's a different,
That's great. You heard someone say protein.
yeah. that's-
Megan, that is Ideal Fit.
Yeah.
We'll be partnering with them in their concessions,
So we do.
but we don't sell for them, so that's correct. They may give us some elements to sell downstairs though, so yeah, eventually we may. Like if they have a 1 gallon tub and people don't want to walk all the way upstairs, and that we could just sell it at the front, I'm sure they would love that. It's something they don't have to do that we can take care of. But yeah, that's a good point. Locks, we'll probably sell a fair amount of them. T-shirts, water bottles, towels. Our aquatics manager wants to sell goggles, fins, some of the other elements that you use in aquatics. So we can sell any one of those items. We just have to set it up in here. So essentially, sales are broken down into these categories right here: products, services, contracts. Contracts are going to be what? Memberships, right? We have monthly Child Watch 2 child. They could be monthly Child Watch 3 child, but we haven't had that question yet. So until it happens, I'm not going to set it up, okay? But if we have that question, hey, I need someone unlimited access to Child Watch. They've got 3 children. Can we set that up? You bet. It'll be done today, okay? And then all of these memberships are set up to be monthly. So if you look here, don't use auto pay contracts. What do you think that means? Should we use it? No. Essentially, I think I set up each of these to have a don't use auto pay contract, because that essentially means don't change this number. It's programmed in here. I did the math a long time ago. It essentially took that membership, broke it into 12 parts, or added $36 and then broke it into 12 parts. And we had talked about that processing fee, right? $3 a month, $36. So now that's built into this auto pay. Please don't ever change it. Don't ever change any functionality when it comes in here. Anytime you want to adjust something, make sure you talk to one of us. So we can buy that, add item, add it, do that. Okay, now we add item. Now we come down here. Do you want to put it on account? Heck no. I don't even know why it says that, because he's set up as a cash employee or cash patron. So we always want to pay. Don't ever put anything on account. Credit card or cash? Do we take Apple Pay?
Yes.
Yeah, we do, right? Do we take Samsung Pay or Google Pay?
Yes.
You betcha. Okay, so we can do that. If they want to purchase Apple Pay here, if they want to pay credit card or cash, let's try and sequester them to this one. Okay? Question?
So if we wanted to do one of the fitness classes, would we have to pay for the fitness class?
You personally? No. So you'll each eventually get a pass. So when you have your online login, it'll say membership pass $0, and you get entire access to the facility. It'll default to 3 months initially, until you make it through that probation period, and then we'll give you the year. Great question. Okay.